Alright, so this is Nexus Krewl here, back with another Black Ops gun review, or an analysis, and this is going to be the second part of my assault rifle review, and so we're going to be looking at the AUG, the FAL, the AK-47, the Commando, and the G11 in this video. And if you want to, I'll leave the link to the first part in the description, so definitely go check that out. So really when I'm talking about guns and in my reviews, these guns are basically their bases without the attachment or perks, so take that into mind when you're picking a gun. This is just like my instance of what I think about these certain guns, so basically whatever applies to you and how you play your playstyle, those are the guns that you should be trying out. And definitely I'm just trying to put this out there for you to take into consideration when you're playing your game. And yeah, so we're going to start off. The first gun that we're going to be looking at today is the AUG, or the AUG. This gun is made in Austria. It was first made in 1979. It has a very low recoil and a magazine size of 30, with a power of 35 to 25, 25 being at longer ranges where the power drops. A medium rate of fire, and it takes 3 to 5 shots to kill, and a range of medium because it is an assault rifle. And you unlock this gun at level 26. Now what I'm saying is, in this power, when it does say 35 to 25, what that means is let's say your base body has a life of 100. Each bullet will take out 35 at a closer range and 25 at a longer range from that 100 point. Now if you get a headshot, that is multiplied by 1.4. And I think there is some kind of multiplier for limbs, so again, that also will affect how many shots it does take to kill. That's why I say between 3 and 5 shots. Now we're going to take a look at the recoil of the AUG. As you see, there's not too much recoil in this gun at all. And yeah, so now we're going to take a look at, that's 3 or 4 shots. That was 3 shots to the head right there. Will kill your enemy, and I don't even know how many that was. It probably was like a 4 burst or a 5 burst to the leg. Alright, so the next gun is the FN-FAL, made in Belgium in 1954. This gun, if you're going to compare it to a single shot gun, which it is, you're going to have to compare it to the M14, which is the other single shot assault rifle. And so for that purpose, I put the recoil on this gun lower because it does have a much lower recoil than the other gun. The other gun has 30 magazines in the bullet. The M14 has 30 magazines, 30 bullets. This one only has 20. They both have the same power at 50 and 40 at longer ranges. Single shot, and takes 2 to 4 shots to kill your enemy. Now, because it is a single shot, I put the range at medium to long because you will have the opportunity to pick people off at longer distances and let's say 2 to 3 shots because it is a single shot, which you might not have because of recoil for, let's say, an AK or a Commando or any other automatic assault rifles, and you'll unlock this gun at level 32. Alright, now let's take a look at the recoil. As you see, there's not too much recoil when you're shooting at a pretty fast pace. The M14, it would jump a lot upwards, so that's why I prefer this gun over the M14. 2 shots to the head kills him, 2 shots to the leg. So that gun is very powerful. Alright, so the next gun is the AK-47, made in the Soviet Union in 1947. It has a medium recoil, a magazine size of 30 bullets, a power of 40 to 30, 30 being at longer ranges, and a medium rate of fire. This gun, surprisingly, it is one of the most powerful assault rifles in the game. So it takes 2 to 4 shots to kill your enemy, and you unlock this gun at level 38. Now, I'm going to talk about a little bit about, to me, I do very much like the AK-47 as I have in previous Call of Duties, because you'll notice when you're playing, it feels powerful. I guess you can phrase it like that. It feels powerful. It kills in like 2 shots. Even other guns with 40 to 30 power, I guess it drops off quicker. It goes to the lower power point in a closer distance, because this gun always felt very powerful when I was using it in every single Call of Duty game. So definitely check that out for power. This is the recoil, not too much recoil. If you're going to shoot long ranges, you may want to burst fire. And to the head, I believe it's a 2 shot. Yeah, it's 2 shots to the head right there. And I believe we shoot the body, and it's also 2 shots to the body. Oh, 3, whatever the hell that last burst was. Alright, so the next gun is the Commando, made in the USA in 1968. It has a pretty low recoil with a magazine size of 30. It has the same power as the AK-47 at 40 to 30, but I think it drops in power at closer ranges, and while the AK holds power over ranges, that's why the AK, I believe, is a bit more powerful than this gun. Now, it has a medium rate of fire, similar to the AK, and it takes 2 to 4 shots to kill your opponent, and you unlock this gun at level 44. I played a little bit, I'm not at level 44 yet, but I played a little bit with this gun in a private match, and it does feel really good. Not too much recoil, it's pretty powerful. I believe this is a very good all-around gun, while, because it has less recoil than the AK-47, I prefer to use it rather than the AK-47. So, definitely, again, it's opinionated, so definitely go check out both guns when you unlock them, and see which one you feel better with. Alright, so now we're going to take a look at the recoil. As you see, not much recoil at all. Kind of, to me, kind of feels like an ACR, kind of. Maybe a bit less power considering the amount of power that was put into the Modern Warfare 2 game power, and this one does definitely have more recoil than that. Alright, the last gun in the assault rifle class is the G11. Made in West Germany in the 1970s. It doesn't really have recoil because it is a 3-round burst gun. It has a massive magazine at 48 bullets and a power of 35 to 30, so not so much power, but the 3-round burst is very fast. So if you do hit every single bullet in the 3-round burst, you're going to kill your enemy. And because the 3 rounds, or the 3 burst, is faster than the M16, you tend to not miss any of your bullets more like in the M16, because it's a bit slower with the 3 rounds, like the 3 bursts, like the burst, it's a bit slower, so you may miss 1 or 2 bullets depending on if you're like moving around and whatnot. But I find using the G11, because the burst is so fast, you don't seem to miss your opponent so easily, so you usually kill them in the first burst. It takes 3 to 5 shots to kill depending on where you hit them, so at medium to long range, because you can burst from far ranges. See, this is the burst. Look how fast the burst is there against the wall. I like the reload for this gun. I think the issue was here, I did take a little bit extra time with that recoil. I think my first shot hit the guy in the head, and there was like a tiny bit of recoil that jumped over the guy's head. So it did take me 3 shots, but here you see the last 2. It takes me 1 burst right into the body, and the guy's dead right away. Alright, so this is Nexus Krewl signing out. This is the end of the assault rifle review part 2. Definitely, when you're looking at assault rifles, experiment with and see what feels best for you. This is just kind of like a guideline of what each gun is, and like a few specs about the gun. So, you know, play around with the attachments, the guns, and you just use whatever feels right to you based on your perk setup, whatever you just feel like, whatever your game style is. You know, try all the guns out. Definitely, they're all worth trying out. They're pretty balanced in the end, so it all depends on your playstyle. Alright, so this is Nexus Krewl signing out. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. I could really use some subscribers. I've been trying to raise my subscriber base up. So, yeah, and please like the video. It takes 2 seconds out of your day, and it really helps grow my channel a lot. Especially considering I only have like 52 subscribers right now. So, yeah, please try that out, guys, and have a nice day, guys. Nexus Krewl signing out.